20 clips of telephone conversations could hold the key to what may have happened days after Sheena Bora was murdered. The set of clips is also part of the evidence presented by the CBI. They hint at Peter Mukerjea's involvement of the cover-up. My colleague Tanima Biswas joins us for more.
Right, Maya. In fact, these conversations are part of the evidence that CBI has in fact already been looking at. These are conversations essentially between Indrani Mukerjea, Peter Mukerjea and Rahul Mukerjea, who's Peter's son. In fact, these are conversations which had been recorded by Rahul around 2012, the time that Sheena Bora had in fact gone missing, and these had been released to CBI initially as part of the investigation, part of the probe that they should conduct, and now it's come out to the media as well. Let's just listen into one of the early conversations recorded by Rahul Mukerjea between him and Peter Mukerjea about the first time that they're talking about Sheena Bora's disappearance. Let's listen in.
What where Sheena is, Sheena's disappearance. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. There's nothing I need to clear my head. There's nothing I need to think about except for finding out. Papa, listen, it's not just me, okay? It's not just me. All of her friends, right? Her Facebook, her internet, her work. People from her work have come home looking for her, saying that she is very conscientious at work. She's never missed a day. In 3 years, she's never missed a day without informing. Now she's been gone for more than 2-3 days, and she hasn't informed anyone. This is why it's out of character. Can you hear what I'm saying and take it in?
I am hearing what you're saying. If her work people feel that, then that's absolutely fine. Let them go and let them inform whoever that she's not come to work. They've come looking for her at her home address, which is the right thing for them to do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There are further conversations, of course, which also take place between Indrani Mukerjea and Rahul, essentially talking about how Indrani is trying to tell Rahul that there were conversations that Sheena and she had in private, where Sheena had in fact conveyed to Indrani that she's planning to resign from her job and move out of Mumbai, which Rahul seems to be completely unaware of. This is also part of the evidence that CBI has taken against Indrani Mukerjea. Let's take a look at this clip.
Sheena had actually told me, with regard to all of this, is that she's got a place in Oxford Brookes, but it's not until January. And she told me that you, Indrani, had suggested to her, look around elsewhere, look at other different universities also, because there are better places to go to. Yeah, and at work, as far as I know, she's doing very, very well. She's on her way to getting a promotion. She got rated excellent recently. There's no reason why she would suddenly drop her job and disappear without informing anybody. It's just completely.
That's what I want to ask. Because what last time she had told me, Rahul, that's exactly what I was telling Peter. I said if she's not informed anybody at work also, then it is a bit concerning. Because what she had told me, that I don't know if there is anybody by the name of Mr. Mukerjea. Is there anybody by the name of Mr. Mukerjea at work? Yeah, so she said, so I think you should probably check with him. I don't know that she said that I'm going to inform him that, I'm not going to be coming into work or whatever. I will let him know. Tomorrow I'll let him know. So that was what her conversation with me was. So beyond that, I don't know.
Right, and the other clip which has in fact been of some interest for the CBI as well, this is basically about Indrani Mukerjea actually talking about a mysterious person from Nagpur who Sheena Bora apparently was in touch with. Now, part of the conspiracy that the CBI investigation had in fact been looking at is also the fact that there were several tales which had allegedly been spun by Indrani Mukerjea trying to convince Rahul about the fact that Sheena had left willingly on her own and that she was in fact meeting somebody who was based out of Nagpur. This is one of the clips which in fact also raises some concerns about whether or not Indrani was actually talking to Sheena at all or whether this is a completely fictitious person created by Indrani. Let's take a look at this last clip.
Now, for me, the concern is only that, look, I don't know who the hell this guy is from Nagpur. There's some guy with a Bentley or whatever. I have no clue who he is, number one. Okay, now if,
Indrani, how many Bentleys are there in Bombay?
Listen,
that would
I
be
have
one
no idea whether
route
she...
to check. If it's a guy with a Bentley, then it's probably quite a good way of finding out.
Yeah, which is, some guy with some Bentley and she refused to kind of, which was what the issue was. Okay, that at least tell me who it is, what it is, that she wouldn't say. So I'm kind of beginning to find this whole thing a little bit dodgy myself now.
Yes.
And the only reason now I'm putting two and two together, that the only reason she contacted me basically was because she wanted the money. That was the only reason she contacted me.
Okay.
There was no other reason that she wanted to contact me. I mean, which,
Okay.
I mean, now it is, falling in place.
Mm.
So anyway, so now as long as, that is all I want to know also is that she is all right, and, that's beyond that, then, even I'm not going to kind of, kill myself over this.
Mm.